CSIR 2018. This is given as the pi-u orbital of ethylene. We have to find out the irreducible representation for this compound, and the operation what we have to done on this pi-u orbital, these are given as follows in the table. So we have to find out the irreducible representation and their characters. So basically it is a type of orbital. It is a very interesting question. This is a type of orbital in which these two lobes are having the same sign and these two lobes are having the same sign. So we have to find out the sign for these characters. E for identity, it means the sign will not be changed, so that will be 1. Now we have to find out the C2 rotation on Z axis. If we are taking, this is the X axis, this one is the Y axis, and this one is the Z axis. I am taking this is one as S. So we have to find out the rotation on the Z axis. It means on this axis, on this axis. So if we rotate the orbital on this axis, we will get like this one. So the sign of the orbital will change, so that will be -1. Now we have to find out the C2 rotation on Y axis, on this axis. If we rotate, it means on this axis. If we rotate the orbital on this axis like this, so the sign of orbital does not change, so it will remain as same, so that will be 1. Now we have to find out the C2 rotation on X axis, yani ki it means on this axis. If we rotate the orbital on this axis like this, the sign again change, so this will be -1. Now for the inversion center, this is the inversion center, the sign of the lobe will be opposite, so that will be -1. Now we have to find out the sigma xy plane. Sigma xy plane, this will be this one. So if we cut the orbital in this plane, they will remain the same. It means their sign will be remain the same, so that will be 1. Now we have to find out the sigma on xz plane. Xz plane, it means on this plane. Now we have to find the compound on sigma xz plane. Sigma xz plane is like this one. It means this, and so if we cut it in this plane, so this will be the sigma xz plane, and by cutting the on sigma xz plane, their mirror image will be different because their signs will be different, so it will be -1. Now we have to find out on sigma yz plane. Sigma yz plane will be this one, and if we are cutting on this plane, the sign will not change, so that will be 1. And on observing in question, this is equals to B2u, because in B2u this is 1, -1, 1, -1, -1, 1, -1 and 1. So the option B2u will be correct.